Yeah, Capital is a new three-parter from Peter Bowker, who brought us. Where did he bring us? From There to Here,
I was just going to
Marvelous,
say capital again.
Capital. Did he? I was having a bit of a. He didn't do
Eric and
Monroe,
Ernie.
did he?
Eric
Did
and
he do
Ernie.
Monroe? Who did Monroe?
Occupation, was that one of his?
Yeah, that was one of his. For me, he's a writer who's fairly consistent, but has had a few ups and downs
From
of
There to Here.
late. Capital seems like a show that could be really good, that the first episode hasn't really shown us what it's going to be like,
Have you
I
seen the
don't think.
second one?
No.
Oh, okay, I have.
Well, okay, you talk. You can't really spoil it because I'm going to watch it. So set
Um,
it up and then tell us what you think of the second.
so this is about people who all live on the same street, Pepys Road, in London. There's different characters. There's Toby Jones's banker, down to like the people who run the corner shop, down to Gemma Jones's character who's lived there all her life. There's sort of themes of gentrification going on, and then the main sort of thread throughout the plot is that the people of Pepys Road are getting these notes and
We
later
want what you
DVDs
have.
that say we want what you have, and there's sort of the theory: oh, is it estate agents? Is it people attacking us? Who is it? There's sort of the shadow of doubt gets cast on like a traffic warden who works on the street, who it turns out is living illegally. Has come from Zimbabwe originally, and it looks like she might get deported back there. I thought I quite enjoyed the acting in this. I think that's the main draw. Gemma Jones, Toby Jones, Rachel Sterling, Leslie Sharp, who's in the second episode a lot more, Adi Al-Akhtar. They're all strong performers. But I'm not sure. It's one of those things where there's a lot of characters, and for a three-part drama, it feels almost like it's overstacked. For example, there's the character of the Polish builder, who I'm really not interested in at all, and they try and do something in the second episode with him and the Hungarian nanny, who Toby Jones's character now has a bit of a thing for. Buys
Can't
her
blame him, Matt. Can't
no,
blame him for that.
buys her Roger Federer's shirt at a charity auction, as you do.
Probably found it when he was metal detecting. Oh no, I'm getting confused again.
I'm sort of I think it's all right, but it's nothing to write home about really.
I feel like it's one that's eventually, if you stay with it for the three, which I probably will, but I feel like it's one that's not going to go anywhere on the final,
Yeah,
and we're going to wonder what it was all about. I mean, it is based on a book,
yeah, John
so
Lanchester's book.
you'd hope that that book would have an ending of
I'll
sorts.
tell you what really annoys me though is the music. And I've said this to you
Yeah,
before, and
you've
it's
said
still
this
really annoying.
before.
And it is done by someone who I met at Edinburgh, Drew Masters, who does all the stuff for The Apprentice as well. And you can sort of hear that the sort of incidental
Yeah,
music for The Apprentice.
now you say that, I'll be
Yeah,
really conscious and aware of it.
yeah. I think you should try and play the two together at the same time, simultaneous.
Again, it's always good, we've said it before, it's always good to have a drama that isn't about the things that dramas are normally
Yes.
about. It's not about somebody being killed, it's not about somebody being wrongly accused of something, it's not about lawyers, it's not a, supposed to be a shining a light on the modern day capital of Britain. So whether it's doing that or not, at least it's not treading the same old ground that some
No,
other
no, no.
dramas
It's
have.
It's an interesting one, and I will be interested to see how it ends. But it's not
But it
something
does,
I think
like you
we'll
say,
remember.
it always worries me when they chuck in a load of characters because you're never really sure who it is you're supposed to be focusing on the
Because I,
most.
I
And
I know you're adapting this book, but at
I'm
the end
not.
of yeah, Peter Bowker, I know is
Okay.
adapting this book, and I think wants to be faithful to it. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I don't think we would have lost anything if that
No.
Polish character.
What is wrong with you and the Polish builder?
Well, he's the only character I can think of that.
Have you got half a kitchen that you're really annoyed by or something?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that
Half
explains
the
it.
kitchen and half an abattoir.